Hi, this is Eric Strom with Covering Data Consulting, here to talk a little bit about design. So one of the things that I see quite often, especially with designs from full stack developers, is that every single table has a primary key that is an identity seed. So for example, you can see right here, customer ID. And sometimes I take issue with that just because you can always make your design a little bit easier to use, a little bit easier to query, and sometimes using a hard and fast rule like this can get in the way. So let me just talk about an example of this, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. So let's say we have a customer table again, and it references an address table, which again has an address ID. And lastly, it has a state code, foreign key, that references table dvo.state. Now, the address and the customer have ID seed primary keys. However, the state has a state code. And this is one of the ways that I like to make exceptions about using strictly surrogate keys that are integers. Now, let's say you have a manager that wants to do a report that gets all customers within the state of Minnesota. Now, if you did a state ID, you might end up having to join address back to state and then filtering state on the state code. Whereas you can save a join here by, let's say, getting customers and addresses and then filtering address directly on the state code. Especially if you ended up indexing the state code in address and had a lot of customer addresses, this might have some performance impact. Maybe not a lot, but also think of it this way: this is a lot easier for people writing queries against the database to use versus an extra join. And while it might only be one join in this case, this can add up over a lot of tables. So you can have a decent, well-normalized database design while also making it easy to use. They're not mutually exclusive. So I'd like to see what you guys think about this. Are there any design exceptions that you do, or things that maybe others might disagree with, but you find to be easier in the long run? So that's all I had for today. Thanks and have a good day.